Gray sky like that means I'm running off the generator, not off the sun. It's taut again. I figured once in a while I'd show you what goes on outside here. But for now, this is part 2 of the EZdrummer review, and I'm going to start progressing from there into some songwriting stuff later. But for now, let's get into it. This is something that it was an idea that I don't even remember recording. It was about a month ago. I've been playing bass a lot lately, so this is just the EZdrummer 2 Modern Basic set. So what I'd like to do is open up a session of EZdrummer 3 in another track here. And we're going to try out the Bandmate thing. See how this goes. And this is just their Studio Basic main room, kind of the straight down the middle version of their recorded drums, which I really like. So you just drag the MIDI in straight from the DAW. I keep hearing people say that you can't do it, but apparently in Cubase you can if you open up EZdrummer 3 as a track. And it's got the right tempo. Let's see what it does. I like that. Compare it to what I had before. I actually like what the Bandmate did better than what I had programmed in before. It's just a little more busy than I want. I think the Bandmate did a better job. Straightforward. That seems to complement the groove better. So if I like it, I'll drag it down into the timeline, and then I'll just start trying stuff. See what else I like. This is fine. Gets busier. I don't like that. Don't like that. No. No. This is okay. Sometimes you want the mood to kind of develop. So if I see this part again, which I probably will, I want to have a variation. Not just the same old thing. Sting once said in a recent interview, you want to see a surprise at least every 8 bars. So we want to see variation and development. So from here, show you a little bit outside real quick, what I've been doing last week. Those are dead trees. You cut them down, you pull them out, chop them, cut them into rounds, split them, burn them. Right off the tree like that. They don't need to dry. It's very nice firewood. Anyway, let's keep going. This is a track that I'd already, it's in pre-production. I have a scratch bass, I have a chord progression, I have a structure. The thing is pretty much ready for a tempo track tweak if I need to do that, which I like to do. Probably do a video on that later. And re-record the bass, get some guitar tracks, vocals, background vocals, mix and master, release. Right now it's the old EZdrummer 2. We'll switch them, bring it back, try it again. Let's try a few different versions of their sounds. These newer drums just sound a lot tighter, more focused. They don't have the reverb on there because I have them dry. The song is called The Reckoning. Try a different kick here. I like the kick to kind of kick a little bit. I do like that snare, but it's probably a little bit of that reverb that I'm enjoying. Okay, so I'm just going to disable the EZdrummer 2 so that I'm not drawing any resources off my computer, and I want to see what the Bandmate does to my bass track here. This song, the bass line and the drums are kind of, I developed the bass line about the same time I chose the drum track. That's not even in time. It's not the tempo. It detected the wrong beat of the bass. Let's drag it over. Try it again. That's just weird. Okay, try something else. It would be okay. No. No, it's pretty straightforward, but I guess this brings up a good point. Here's the original. That's a little weird, doesn't fit. Toms. I actually like that. like that with the toms. If I hadn't already developed the song so much, I might have used that at some point. I want to do something here. There's a fill in that spot of the song I want to show you on the drums that I've already been working with. Now we're into the chorus. So I want to take a minute to talk about, on the first track, what it came up with I thought was perfect. All I wanted was the drums to just groove, to provide a nice kind of bed for the bass to groove on top of. So I think what EZdrummer, the bandmate, came up with for it was perfect. But when it got to a song where the drums actually had their own hook, it was something I was actually feeding off of with my bass track. So the bass track wasn't done. I was pulling stuff in from EZdrummer and kind of rearranging things, cutting things up. And I wanted the drums to have their own motif in certain places, their own hook, their own piece of the puzzle. You know, during each song, like, I think you want multiple hooks. You want multiple things that are going to grab the listener's attention and kind of take things off in their own direction. It's like the Beatles. Every one of them sang. Every one of them offered their own really unique contribution. So if each instrument is like the Beatles, you know, you got John, Paul, George, and Ringo, kind of all pulling the track in different really interesting directions. I think the more of that, to a degree, you don't want to like just overdo it to where it's crazy. It still has to be heading to the same place, but you do want the surprises, the variation. It's almost like if I were doing this with another person, the other person might come up with something that I didn't have in mind that feeds me something new that makes me want to kind of groove into what they're doing, and it just takes the music to a new place. And what the bandmate thing seems to do is just try to find the best fit, as far as here it takes what's there and it adapts directly to it as well as it can. If you're looking for character, you probably need to go in and find your own groove elsewhere. Okay, for this one, this is just a bass groove. I did this a couple days ago, just messing around. I had been tracking some bass tracking some scratch bass for a song, and then afterwards I just was messing around. So I have to say the bandmate pretty much came up with exactly what I was not really envisioning, but what I expected to hear. Real quick, I just want to enable my bass presets so it sounds a little bit better. What you were hearing was just a just the DI, which is still what you hear in the bandmate timeline. So let's drag it down and listen to it in the DAW. There it is. And what I'd like to do next with this track is to turn it into a song. So I think that's the next episode. I'm going to jump off from this whole EZdrummer thing and just start using it and actually start making a song out of this idea. I think the riff and the beat are like a vehicle, but they're not going anywhere. They don't have a place to go. They don't have a reason to go. So for me, the next step, I need lyrics so I know the reason we're going somewhere, and then I can add the chords, which is all the destinations and all the things along the way, kind of the places, and then we fill it all in. The song will tell the whole story. In the next episode, what we'll do is we'll start fleshing out the chords. I'll get some lyrics together, and that'll allow me to kind of feel the chord progression along, and then we'll go from there. So I'll see you next time.